You know the lie, the one you tell yourself every single day without noticing you're telling it. I'm fine. I'll deal with it later. This doesn't actually bother me. You've said it so many times it stopped feeling like a lie and started feeling like a fact. It's not a fact, and the moment you finally stop saying it, something happens in your brain that nobody prepares you for. Level 1. The exhaustion you didn't know you were carrying. Lying to yourself is not free. It costs cognitive energy every single time, a small tax paid to keep the story consistent, to avoid the thought you're avoiding, to not look directly at the thing. You've been paying that tax so long you forgot it was optional. The moment you stop before anything else happens, you feel tired. Not worse, just finally aware of a weight that was always there. Level 2. The static clears. Self-deception runs constantly in the background, like a program using resources you never see. It takes mental bandwidth to maintain a version of reality that isn't quite true. When you stop lying to yourself, that bandwidth returns. People describe this as clarity, but it's not new information arriving. It's old noise finally shutting off. Level 3. The grief shows up first. Here's what nobody tells you. Before relief, there's grief. If you've been telling yourself a relationship is fine, a job is fine, a pattern is fine, the truth underneath usually isn't fine at all. Stopping the lie means meeting that reality for the first time without the buffer. This stage feels worse before it feels better, and most people quit right here, mistaking the grief for proof the lie was actually safer. Level 4. The shame response fires. Your brain doesn't just process the new truth, it processes how long you avoided it. A wave of shame usually follows. Why didn't I see this sooner? How did I let this go on so long? This shame is not useful information. It's just the mind cataloging lost time, and it will pass if you don't feed it. But in the moment, it can feel like the lie is being punished out of you. Level 5. Decisions get sharper. Once the fog clears and the grief passes through, something concrete happens. Decisions that used to feel impossible suddenly feel obvious. This is because most indecision isn't actually about not knowing what to do. It's about not being honest enough with yourself to admit you already know. The lie wasn't protecting you from the wrong choice. It was protecting you from having to make any choice at all. Level 6. Trust rebuilds from the inside. The final shift is the quietest one. You start believing yourself again. Not other people believing you, you believing you. Your own internal narrator becoming reliable instead of something you have to fact-check constantly. This is the actual reward, not happiness, not certainty, just the return of a voice in your head you can trust without questioning every word of it. Stopping the lie doesn't feel like freedom immediately. It feels like exhaustion, then grief, then shame, and only after all of that, clarity. Most people taste the first 2 stages and go running back to the comfortable lie, because at least the lie was familiar. But familiar was never the same as true. And your brain, given the chance, will always choose the truth over the comfortable story, if you just let it finish the process instead of turning back at the hardest part. What's the lie you've been telling yourself? You already know. You knew before this video started. Comment, "I know mine" if you do, and subscribe us. That's where it continues.